So hi everybody, today I wanted to do a sketchbook video of my first sketchbook I ever actually made, slash I have done a sketchbook before, but that one was for school purpose, so this is actually my first for myself a sketchbook. I don't know how to really say that in a different word than it's just for my free time, and I sketched in it a lot. This was, as you can see, 2017, 2018, around that time. I think maybe I skipped a bit of time, and with that I meant I had two sketchbooks at the same time. I had a little one and I had a bigger one, and that one I will also do a sketchbook tour of, because I thought this could be fun and that I could do maybe more of my sketchbook and make videos about them. And because I couldn't find my first one for school, I thought I'd just begin with this one, and maybe I will name the other one School Sketchbook or something like that, because that's for the illustration lessons. So if you don't know, I am from the Netherlands, and I studied illustrations and graphic design at Graphic Lyceum Rotterdam. So I most of the time did draw for fun, for my fun time. And yeah, this is like the first page, kind of. So sometimes there will be little snippets in this video, because I don't remember what's in these kind of sketchbooks, and sometimes they maybe are private, or maybe they are for school or for somebody I did something for and I can show that. I think these first sketchbooks don't really have that, so if you see snippets in the video, I'm sorry. I just didn't go through it before, with the reason because I want to be surprised and I want to see it as my first reaction, kind of, because now it's 2020 and it's a sketchbook of 2017, 2018, so that's kind of 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, so that's pretty long time. So I wanted to see what's in them. So this was my first sketch, and I remember this one because I bought this one. I bought all of these sketchbooks that are kind of the same style at Flying Tiger. In the Netherlands we have a Flying Tiger, and I'm very happy with it because they are such a nice sketchbook. They have pretty thick paper and they're very handy, and I love them, and they are small. As you can see, my hand, it's like really the size of my hand, so I can take this one everywhere. And I have to be honest, I don't really like these sketchbook anymore, because I like to draw bigger and draw more on a page. So I still have one of these sketchbooks that I have to fill, and I don't see that happening very soon because I like bigger sketchbooks, but everybody has their own kind of what they want to sketch in a sketchbook and how big. So if you like to sketch small or sketch more complete drawings, these sketchbooks are amazing. As you can see, I did a lot with color and tried to make it kind of like a finished sketchbook. So with that I mean, as you can see, they are kind of sketches, these two, but this one is a finished artwork, kind of, almost. And I'm very happy with this drawing, by the way. Just saying, I love this drawing. But they were less of sketches, and when I came on this page I kind of was like, okay, no, this is a sketchbook, I need to sketch in it and be more free and don't care if it's ugly, because I even wrote down here in Dutch, ugly. And I think that's a nice thing for everybody to know. If you're sketching a sketchbook, nothing is quite ugly, and maybe it's ugly for you, but if you come back you're like, it was not that bad, you know. If you don't know, my name is Michelle, so Michelle for English viewers, and my last name is Keizer. I don't know how to say that in English. Keizer? But the M and the K, I don't know. When I film videos, if I'm not filming videos, I'm very good in English, and then I film videos and I'm kind of like under pressure, and I'm like, I don't know what to say, and if I say anything good enough, and all the words of what I think of are gone in my head. And if you know me and watch my videos, I'm quite rambly, so I'm sorry. This one I remember making at school. I think we didn't have lessons, and we were just sitting in the cafeteria, and I just drew like I was watching Alice Madness. I don't know, there's a game, right? I don't know name. So watching somebody play it on YouTube, and then I was kind of like, oh, a bunny, like a bunny cloth, and it's Alice, because it was also scary and creepy. Again, a few sketches. I'm still not happy with all the sketches that I've done, but you learn. If you don't sketch, you don't learn. I tried Inktober. Oh my god, this is 2017. That's a long time ago. Every time I try Inktober, I don't finish it. But I remember I was going to Denmark with my school, and I was trying Inktober. I can tell you, not the best idea, because I wanted to go places and I didn't want to draw, so not the best idea. Kind of a wolf girl. This was day 2. If you see any Dutch words like dag, it's day. Nowadays, if I sketch, I try to sometimes write things down in English, but back then it was all Dutch. Kind of like a vampire girl. I think I didn't really go for a prompt list. Maybe I did. Kind of a queen. I still don't like the faces because they're so big. And their eyes and their noses. The proportions are right. But you know what? This way I came into my style, so I'm quite happy with it. Little Mermaids. I think it was like draw a mermaid, and I thought about Ariel. Something with moon, so I drew kind of Sailor Moon, but not really. Something with a demon. I like watching anime, if you guys don't know that. So I was kind of making a yokai kind of looking demon girl. This is when I stopped. As you can see, I ripped some pages out. This is when I stopped doing Inktober. If you don't know what I'm doing here, I do that with a lot of sketchbooks, because I bleed through this side of the paper, so then I stick something over it, with the reason that I hope to get inspiration of these, and sometimes I stick over it like when I'm done with my sketchbook. I just don't like the bleeding through kind of look, so then I put like paper over it. I watched Netflix, Grace. It was a creepy kind of series. Few little pen drawings. I love making pen drawings. I love it. And this one I really like. And I don't know when I did it. I think in a class. I really like this because it's kind of showing all the shadowy parts of a body, of a woman's body. I want to do this more often. I really like this one. I forgot. one of the first boys I drew, and this one is looking great. This one isn't really looking that great, to be honest. This is kind of my face. I remember this page I didn't do the same time of this page. This was kind of the period that I didn't want to draw faces because I didn't know how to draw faces, but it was kind of knowing how to draw bodies, kind of like portrait style. So I just didn't draw faces. Great, like as Michelle knew her weaknesses. So I think this one I filled later on and not at the same time. This I also remember I was waiting for class and I just drew a little house, and I really love this page, and I still do like this page because it's just very cute little house. Still this cloud is very weird, and there are things that I don't like about it, but for back then, like seeing these kinds of drawings and then going to this, I like this a lot. This page, I think I drew this again later on and not at the same time as this. I ripped a few pages out, or one page out again. This one was like a Pinterest post of draw the witch, and I didn't really had like a iPad or a drawing tablet, so I just drew it, and I never finished it. You will see that a lot with my drawings. I just don't finish it. But yeah, I did love drawing these kinds of characters because they were so simplistic, and I don't draw them anymore, so that's quite sad. You see again here I was more studying bodies and hands and stuff like that. They didn't turn out amazing. I do like this part of the bottom part, and nothing really more. I do like her proportions, kind of. Only her head is like a baseball, maybe even bigger, like football, like an American football. But yeah, this is, I watched Atlantis, and yeah, I just drew some people, and I watch a YouTuber, Child Chaos, and he was a princess, so I drew Princess Anthony because his name is Anthony. This one is later on, like I filled up a lot later when I finished the sketchbook, and I didn't like a page because I don't know what's on this page, but I stuck a lot onto it, so I couldn't see this page anymore. I don't like how he looks, and I still don't like how he looks. Trees, I don't know. I was drawing llamas. Yeah, waitress llama, I don't know. I was watching an anime. This one is something I drew with Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator. It's from Voltron. I still like this page because I was thinking about doing I don't know how it's called, but skipping a calendar, like a weekly calendar. How is it called? Oh, bullet journaling. I really wanted to do bullet journaling, so I was trying out some different types as how I can begin a month and how it can look and how I can make it cute. And I was drawing like a very cute lady and some other stuff. I really like this page. It's so, I don't know, weird and simplistic. Here we have a page with a lot of girls. I don't like them all. I like this one, and I think I like this one kind of. The rest I don't like at all. Oh, I like this page because I like her. I don't really know what's going on here. I think I made a mistake and I was kind of like scribbling over it, being like, don't look at it. And I like this fish. It's a very cute fish. I don't know really what to say about my sketchbooks because they are just sketches and they aren't very pretty. But yeah, I've grown over the years, so yeah. Again, this is Allura from Voltron. I really like this sketch of her. Like, I don't know, she's very cute and very pretty colors. I don't know what I used for it. I think just markers, but I don't remember. It's very cute and pretty. I don't use to draw anymore, like full coloring stuff. Like, maybe I should do that more often now. Nowadays I just draw and put a color block like this behind it, but I don't draw like the full coloring parts anymore. This one is also cute. It's very old drawing and I would draw it completely different because look at her fingers. But yeah, it's very fun. It's different from the other pages, so I like that. As you can see, I really liked Voltron because I drew Keith and Allura again. I drew a witch because, as you can see, the black ink went through the page from this one to this one, so I was kind of like, oh, a night sky kind of. But yeah, this is Aurora, if you don't know, from Sleeping Beauty. I don't know which kind of person this is, and I just covered up an ugly little drawing. I do that a lot, by the way. I really was into anime, just looking back at this. My first tea mug or teacup, I draw a lot of them right now. Sailor Moon, the thing from Card Capture Sakura. This was an animation that I actually made a few years ago, 2017, 2018. Kiki from Kiki Delivery Service. Again, Allura, but different, and two different girls that I don't know, and just kind of got into my mind. You will see like a lot of things I draw are anime things, or things that I got out of my mind, kind of like oh, I want to draw a girl with very pretty long hair, because back then I didn't use a lot of Pinterest. I just drew things from animes and from my mind, kind of. So this is all Kiki Delivery Service. I actually did make a drawing, like a digital drawing. I think that's also one of my first digital drawings that I made. I did one before of the Arcana. It's a game. I never drew, I think, sketches of them, but it's the same time around I got my tablet, I think. So Kiki Delivery Service, I really like Kiki Delivery Service. Here more like Totoro, more kind of Kiki Delivery Service / witchy kind of stuff. I still like to draw witchy kind of stuff. More girls. She's more into my style right now. I think, yeah, I just a lot less. The nose is different and the lips, and actually almost everything is different, but it's more to my style than these kind of drawings. I really like to draw mushrooms. These aren't the best, but okay. A turtle or a tortoise, I don't know the difference. I think a tortoise because it's on land, it has like legs, and a turtle has more finny kind of stuff. I don't know. This one I do remember. I was a day in Rotterdam. We were getting drawing stuff, and my parents were going over a market, and it was a very long market, and I was kind of like, I will sit here and I will just draw. So I drew the Ferris wheel that was there. There was ice cream, but it wasn't like this kind of stall, but I remember from because of America and stuff like that, places like that in the 50s or 60s. I don't know. I'm not very well with years and stuff, but they had like these kinds of ice cream stalls. So I drew something like that. There was a little doggo that I drew. So yeah, and this is kind of my sketchbook that I have here, but just with a different kind of print. So yeah, I don't know. This is just a day in Rotterdam. This is when I came into Serena. So no, I don't like to draw pentagrams just for fun. I don't do that anymore. Just when I watch Serena, I just like to draw witchy stuff, and a pentagram is witchy because if you don't know Sabrina, their logo, there's a pentagram. Her aunt Zelda and her aunt Hilda. These two I can't show. I already see those. More Sabrina stuff. Serena the Witch, as you can see. I like this like drawing kind of. It's not my style anymore, but I like it. And as you can see, I use more coloring pencils over the last few pages because I bought coloring pencils, and I still like coloring or like drawing, sketching with coloring pencils. So maybe I should do that more often, but right now I draw more with pens than coloring pencils. This, I don't know who she is. I don't know neither of them. I think they're just two drawings out of my mind. Or this is Allura from Voltron, but I think they're just two drawings out of my mind. You see again Allura. Maybe it is because it kind of looks like it. I don't know for sure. Again, a few little drawings. I think this is around the end of my sketchbook. You guys can see there's still a lot, but I was kind of over this sketchbook, and I was like, I want to finish it. I want to finish it right now. So just a few little sketches of my surroundings, and I think it was autumn. Maybe not. I don't know for sure. I can't show everything now I see, but you can see a little drawing of a girl. Sometimes I can just not show things. This one I can. I never watched Star vs. the Force of Evil, but I really like her character art, so I drew her kind of. And just a few other little drawings that don't have anything to do with anything. I have to skip a page again because I can't show you guys that page just. And these are, I don't know, but I think as you can see, it was autumn like 2 to 3 pages ago. Now it's winter. I don't know. I skipped a lot in this sketchbook because I was drawing also with my other sketchbook. But yeah, winter, and I had gold paint, and I really loved to use gold paints. I can't show that one, but I can show this one. Again, I really loved the gold paint. As you guys can see, it's like really, really gold, kind of. And as you guys can see, you see some white spots. I have a white pen. This is the white pen, and I just use it if I make a mistake. I don't know why I use it on pencil. Maybe something went through with the other page. I don't know. We will see very soon. This is a business card of pastel, all sorts, and I drew her character because I really like the character. So yeah, I really like still this drawing, and I don't know if I like that one. I like this one very, very much. A lot of eyes, different eyes. I don't know. Lost Song, this is an anime I really like. I don't know why I wrote it, because she doesn't look like anybody. Don't know. This one came later, and I covered up another drawing, as you can see, that I wasn't very happy with. Here comes an overload of the last song of Healing, Phineas. I don't know. This is a very old drawing, and this is another business card of somebody. So yeah, and I draw stuff. Because if you guys don't know, I collect business cards. I go to a lot of Comic Cons and stuff like that, and I want to get all the business cards because I really like them, and I get ideas out of these kind of business cards and for my own business card, and just like, look how fun little drawing. It's cute. So I sometimes, like the last one, I like to draw the characters on the business cards. Here, some more wintry kind of drawings. If you don't know, I have just a character in my mind always, and she's called Serena. I think a few years ago I thought she would look like this. Right now I still think she kind of looks like this, but different. Another little drawing of Serena, I think, but not very pretty. I don't know why I draw those left sides so weird. More less song, just a cool jacket, a less song, and moon stuff, because I really love a crescent moon. As you guys can see, my name is Crescent Moon Illustrations. Anastasia, and I think she's not pretty. Toads, you know what? I don't like her. Octavia, I don't know. Phineas, he's okay. A bear and a selfie. I don't know. I think again I was entering like the last few pages of the sketchbook, and I was kind of over it, and I just wanted to draw and get this sketchbook going and away. Lily, I think she's kind of, the inspiration was kind of Lily Collins. If you don't know Lily Collins, Dynasty Felons. Oh my god, I watched Dynasty in 2018, I think, so this is around 2018. Wow. It's a long time ago, and I still watch Dynasty and I still love it. Oh, I love this one. This is a cute Usagi, and you can see this, the style difference of like my first page, like these pages and this page. Wow. This is again Sailor Moon. I still love Sailor Moon, and a few cute drawings. I still think this is a very cute drawing. I really like this one. Maybe I should draw her again, but then digital. I really like this drawing. Another one of the same drawing a few pages ago, and I don't know who she is and why I just drew a weird thing. Again, I think this was like filling the pages very quick. I think this was Christmas or my birthday, because I remember getting these like Posca markers. I think they're Posca markers for my sister. I think it's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas because yeah, I think it's Christmas Day I got these. Yeah, so I made some Christmas drawings, and I don't like most of the drawings. Oh. Starborn. I don't remember. I think somebody once said in a YouTube video Starborn, and I was thinking about like a star princess, like kind of like Sailor Moon is Princess of the Moon. Spoilers, I don't know if they are spoilers quite. If you never watched Sailor Moon, they are spoilers, but if you watch even a bit, I think you know she's Moon Princess. I don't know for sure, but I thought somebody like a Star Princess. I still like the idea. I don't like the drawing itself. Maybe I can do something with that. A elf, and I don't know, somebody with a cape. Yeah, I don't really like these drawings. More eyes, a lot more eyes. Florette, Locher, I don't know. Most of the time I don't know. I like these eyes though. They're different from the eyes that I draw nowadays and back then. And they're different. I like them. This is the end of the year. This is 2019. So I think this sketchbook doesn't really is right, because this is 2018 and the sketchbook says 2019. Or I finished it before the year ended. I don't know for sure. If you see a lot of these ice drawings, if you don't know Serena, she has her own clothing line, and she calls one of her girls demon girlfriend. And she draws a lot of these eyes, like the Eye of Sauron, kind of. I really like it. I think I never, because normally you see like eyelashes or things like that above the eye or all around, and she just only has like the underneath of the eye. 2 Pokemon drawings and a not so pretty looking girl. Yeah, I think I just really wanted to finish this sketchbook by now. Another Pokemon drawing that is not pretty at all. And a little, this guy, I wanted to draw this guy, I think. A cookie, an eye, and a flower that isn't pretty at all. Yeah, I think I really hit the point of I just want to finish this one. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say a lot about this. Ooh, this is dark. This isn't dark. Page. Yeah, this is when I really, I think, noticed that drawing with pen, or this was like a Posca tin pen. I really liked that because it was so easy. You couldn't erase anything and you were just done with it. And I don't really like this page because I was doing this page in a hurry, because again I wanted to finish this sketchbook, but I do like the black colors, and I think I could have done some color swatches on it, like on the background and stuff like that. I think I could have done a better job, but again, I wanted to finish this one. Yeah, I really wanted to finish this one. A flower that was prettier than this one. A very ugly girl. My name 100 times because I was trying to see what kind of signing or like how my name could be pretty. Yeah, and this eye is very ugly. This eye isn't ugly, but isn't also pretty. A couch that isn't pretty at all. I don't know what I was doing. A cloud potion. Here I was trying to do my name for my portfolio. Yeah, and I think it was something like this. Not a lot of stuff. What kind of colors I wanted to use. I wanted to draw clouds. Cloud potion. 2018 is this drawing, and I was again fast drawing because I don't draw like this anymore. This isn't pretty. Another girl and a hat and a rainy day. Prima ballerina. I write with this drawing. I don't like it. Ooh, this is a very busy sketching page. I kind of like her. No, I don't. You know, when you look at something very fast and you're like, oh, I kind of like the drawing, and then you're like looking longer at it and you're like, no, I don't like it. And this one isn't that pretty as the other two that I drew in my sketchbook before. This one is looking weird underneath. Some little bunnies, weird bunnies, witch hats, glasses, Sailor Moon ones, the Sailor Moon one that I really like, magic, yeah, I don't know. They are pretty cool, but I like this page because it's a lot busier, and lately I've been drawing more like this, a lot busier pages. So yeah, this is more my style right now. Oh, I don't like this page. Don't like it. Don't like her face. Don't like, why is it so empty? A lot of pages in this sketchbook are empty, and right now I don't I use a lot more of my pages. Let's just say that I use a lot more space in the pages, and I just want to draw almost everything in every little nook that is empty. So I don't like this kind of page. And that's it, because the last few pages I didn't want it to finish, so I put a lot of business cards and stickers and stuff like that. An amazing idea if you don't want to finish your sketchbook. I don't know why I did this. So yeah, this is kind of the finished sketchbook. Again, this is a very long time ago. I don't like this sketchbook at all anymore. But what I said, like, there were some pretty good ideas in it that I will go back to, like the Usagi or Serena drawing and the Star Princess. Maybe I can make a star, and the Moon Princess, something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy at not looking before this video back at this, because then I would have not reacted the same as right now. And I'm very sorry, because I'm not the best at knowing what to say at some of my old drawings. So I hope you're okay with some of the rambling, or some times that I don't know what to say. I'm just like, I don't like this page, it's ugly. Because it isn't ugly, but for back then it was pretty okay. It was decent quality, but nowadays my quality is a lot better. But I do like to see that in the beginning of the sketchbook I drew a lot more with colors and stuff like that, and drew more finished products in my sketchbooks that I don't do at all right now. Nowadays I just sketch in them and make the finished drawings with like something like my iPads or on my computer or something like that. And so it's fun to see that it's different. It's very different. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna try to make more of these videos of my old sketchbooks. I am very happy I did this sketchbook today, and that I'm done with this sketchbook, because I was kind of like thinking about doing this for a long time, and now I have a mic. So if you hear a better quality, I don't know if it's better quality, but now I have a mic that I can use, and it's just a lot nicer than speaking in a voice memo while I'm filming this with my mobile phone. So I had to do the voice memo, otherwise after the video when I edited it. Now I can film it when I'm doing the video, and I can record it on my iMac. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more of these kind of videos, or maybe I can do a monthly check in my sketchbook, something like that, then I will do that. So please, if you have other ideas for a video, leave that down below in the comments, and I will leave a lot of my links down below in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!